Well, it's Mother's Day, and we want to celebrate it in many, many different ways. I want you to hear a testimony of someone this morning. She, like all moms, gave birth to a child and sometimes not realizing how precious this gift is. Moms have certain expectations when the baby is born, and sometimes God will give us a gift wrapped in different ways, and it's not until we see the child through the eyes of God's love that we're able to appreciate this gift. I want you to hear a mother's love expressed through our beautiful sister in this church. Her name is Jackie Griffin. Would you welcome Jackie as she comes out? Jackie?
Hello, happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful moms. I've been a mom only for 3 years now, but we deserve this day. So happy Mother's Day. I feel so blessed to be able to be here with you to share my story. You see, I'm on a mission to spread awareness of a rapidly growing epidemic that's happening with our children. 1 in every 91 children, every 15 minutes, in fact, a child is diagnosed with autism in our country. One of them is my son. For those of you who don't know what autism is, it's a neurological disorder that affects the way a child perceives the world, making things like communication and social interaction difficult, meaning they have trouble connecting and bonding with people. Some are nonverbal, some appear as if they're deaf, even though they do have the physical capabilities to speak and hear. And because of this, most describe them as being in their own world. You know, when my son was a baby, we felt like we had to work really hard to get his eye contact. He never really craved the attention or the physical affection like other babies, and he didn't respond to his name. So at his 18-month wellness visit, our pediatrician asked us to answer a few routine questions as part of his checkup. Questions like, does he respond to his name? Does he point to things he wants? Does he say any words? We answered no to all these questions. And so he suggested we get him evaluated. So throughout the next year, we went through countless assessments. We tried numerous therapies trying to get our son to connect and learn like other children his age. Since we moved back to Hawaii last summer, we were given behavioral therapy services by the state, but they weren't really working for our son. And the methodologies to these therapies, they didn't feel right in our heart. So God led us to the Autism Treatment Center of America, where we discovered the Sunrise program. That's spelled S-O-N Rise, which I took as a sign that this was from God. My husband and I both traveled to Massachusetts to get trained so that we could set up our own program at home for Ka'eo. It's a parent-directed, home-based program, and what we loved most about this program was that it really focused on the attitude of complete love and acceptance for Ka'eo Jr., exactly as he is, the way God created him. This program was created 30 years ago by 2 amazing parents for their severely autistic son, Ron. Now, Ron would spend his days rocking back and forth, flapping his hands in front of his face, really oblivious to the people around him. They were told by experts and professionals that he would be like this for the rest of his life and would most likely need to be permanently institutionalized. Despite their grim prognosis, they developed a program for their son at home, worked with him for 3.5 years. They joined him first in his world, accepted him, bonded with him, and then really focused on developing his social and relationship skills. He recovered fully from his autism with no trace of his former condition. In fact, I actually met Ron at my training in Massachusetts, and he's a pretty remarkable guy, full of personality, and now he's a motivational speaker. He's the CEO of the Autism Treatment Center of America, and I'm telling you, their story gave us hope and inspiration. Through our prayers and with the Sunrise program, we've learned to see our son through a different lens. We now know that his autism is a gift from God, because it's taught us to be the best parents, the best human beings than we ever would have been. We now see our son with sunrise eyes, which means completely without judgment, loving him for exactly who he is and believing in his limitless potential. And I'm telling you, it has made all the difference. It's so clear to me now. God gave me my son the way he is for a divine purpose. Just 5 months ago, my son had 20 words. He really didn't even know what they meant. He hardly interacted with his own dad. He didn't look at anybody. Today, I'm proud to say he's got 150 words. He speaks in 4 and 5 word sentences. I'm so proud of him. He runs, he gives me hugs and kisses. He plays tickle and chase with his dad. And he'll cuddle with me for hours. I know God's in control. He gave me this life. He gave me my amazing family. He gave me this beautiful, perfect little boy. And I know he's got a great plan for all of us. And I thank God every second that my son has already begun recovering from his autism, one small miracle at a time. And I'm so honored and so privileged to be his mom.
I will always love you, no matter what. No matter where you go or what you do, and knowing you, you're gonna have to do things your own way, and that's okay. So be free, spread your wings, and promise me just one thing. If you ever need a place to cry, baby, come to me. Come to me. I've always known that you were born to fly, but you can come to me. And if the world breaks your heart, no matter where on earth you are, you can come to me. Don't walk around with the world on your shoulders and your highest hopes laying on the ground. I know you think you've gotta try to be my hero, but don't you know the stars you wish upon, they fall, it's true. But I still believe in you.
That beautiful, a mother's love. We'll be talking about that and how to honor a mother's love. If you would like to help in any way, volunteer with Sunrise, please take a look at some of the brochures or postcards out in the back as you go out, and it's called HawaiianSunrise.org. So we've got some of those out in the back. All right?